manhood has been in crisis. Masculinity has been in crisis. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have any or very few initiations where boys are initiated into manhood.
Mm.
Traditional African culture, historically, you've had to do that because, you know, our ancestors understood that you don't just automatically go into masculinity and manhood when you hit a certain age. You have to you have to go through a process where you let go of your little boy
Mm.
and step into manhood and being a man. It looked like different stages. So, you know, you take, say, like 12, 13-year-old boys before they hit puberty, and you have them do things together with other boys to start to develop brotherhood, the concept of brotherhood.
Yeah.
Have them go through struggle, you
Mm.
know, and so that they can persevere through that struggle, so they can
Yeah.
see that I have to adopt a different quality about myself to make it through the trials and tribulations of life, right?
Yeah.
I would teach them about their sexuality, like, hey, when you hit puberty, um, you know, the different parts of your being. We have a higher self, we have an ego and an animal. When you hit puberty, your animal's going to kick in and it's going to want to have sex. It's going to steer you in certain directions. So I
Mm.
would have them learn how to manage the animal part of their being, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't tell them about that, then they think that's how I think or that's how I feel or whatever. Like, no, this is, you know, you go through chemical changes in the body and that shifts how you feel and what you desire and how you show up and all kind of stuff. And
Mm.
you know, you need to actually teach boys how to do that. And then with men, you take them through a scenario, and I've done this in my men's group over the past 15, 20 years. You take them through scenarios where they, you know, you force them to forgive their mother. You know what I'm saying? Because most men are extremely pissed off and upset at their mother, especially if it's a single parent household situation.
Yeah.
Men subconsciously they don't understand this, but they blame their mother for their father not being there. Like,
Mm.
but as men, we can't really express things to our mother because of the culture. So the woman is like the whole Virgin Mary thing. You never disrespect your mother, never come at her in any particular way, even ask questions. So we can't say, like, you know, like, mom, what the fuck? Like, where's that? Like, what happened? Was I planned? Was I not planned? Did you do some fucked up shit to chase him away? Did you guys used to argue? Like, what? Like, break the whole thing down so I know what it is. Don't paint a one-sided picture like my dad ain't shit and all that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
that's a initiation too. Like, men, you gotta face your anger. You're upset at your mother. You know, yeah, you're upset at your father, and like coming out of that,
Yeah. Yeah.
processing that, and then if you do those things, you know, learn about dealing with your animal, learn about sexuality. You learn about masculinity, you learn about women, and then you let go of the pain and hurt you have around your mother and father. Then you're on your way to being a man.